Hollywood has lost another icon, and this time it's the unforgettable Loni Anderson. Just days before what would have been her 80th birthday, the beloved star of WKRP in Cincinnati passed away at the age of 79. For weeks, the details surrounding her death were kept quiet, sparking questions and concern among fans. But now, her cause of death has finally been revealed, and it paints a heartbreaking picture of her final battle. According to her official death certificate, Anderson's life was claimed by metastatic uterine leiomyosarcoma, a rare and aggressive form of cancer that begins in the uterus and often spreads to vital organs like the lungs and liver. The condition is notorious for being difficult to detect early and even harder to treat, frequently leading to life-threatening complications. While her longtime publicist only described her condition as a prolonged illness when announcing her passing, this confirmation reveals the devastating truth of what she had been silently enduring. Her family shared the news of her death on August 3rd, saying they were heartbroken to lose a woman who wasn't just a star, but also a wife, mother, and grandmother. Her remains were cremated and laid to rest in Hollywood just a few days later, on August 7th. What makes it even more tragic is the timing. Loni passed away just 2 days before her milestone 80th birthday, a celebration she never got to see. Fans remember Anderson not only for her glamorous looks but for the intelligence and wit she brought to every role. She became a household name in the late 1970s for her portrayal of Jennifer Marlowe, the quick-witted and charming receptionist on CBS's hit sitcom WKRP in Cincinnati. The role earned her 2 Emmy nominations and 3 Golden Globe nods, cementing her as one of television's most captivating stars. She later appeared in shows like Partners in Crime, Easy Street, Nurses, and even the holiday film Ladies of the 80s, A Diva's Christmas. But as much as her professional career kept her in the spotlight, her personal life often made even more headlines. Over the years, she married 4 times, first to Bruce Hasselberg, then Ross Bickle, followed by her high-profile marriage to Burt Reynolds, and finally to Bob Flick, with whom she remained until her death. With Hasselberg she shared her daughter Deidre, and with Reynolds she welcomed her son Quentin, who became one of her proudest joys. Her relationship with Reynolds was perhaps her most talked about chapter. The two first crossed paths on the Merv Griffin show in the early 80s, quickly sparking a romance that tabloids couldn't get enough of. They co-starred in Stroker Ace in 1983 and tied the knot 5 years later, though the marriage ended in 1994 after years of ups and downs. Looking back, Loni admitted the public pressure on their relationship was overwhelming, but she often reflected on the bright side that their union gave her Quentin, whom she once described as the best decision we ever made. Even in the later years of her life, Anderson remained candid, graceful, and self-aware. During a 2021 tribute at Reynolds' gravesite, she shared heartfelt words about their son, showing that despite the chaos of the past, her focus always returned to family. And in one of her final interviews in 2023, she gave fans a glimpse into how she hoped to be remembered. With quiet confidence, she said, "I hope that I'll be remembered for changing the whole look of a young woman with a career." Loni Anderson's life was filled with glitz, struggle, resilience, and triumph. From the heights of Hollywood stardom to her deeply personal battles behind the scenes, she remained an enduring figure who challenged stereotypes and left behind a legacy of strength and glamour. Her passing is a reminder of how quickly time moves and how deeply one person can influence the culture of an entire generation. And while her fight with such a rare cancer has now come to light, her spirit both on and off screen continues to live on in the memories of those who watched her, loved her, and were inspired by her journey.